Thank you for watching. If this message brought you peace, please consider supporting the channel via the QR code or the link in the description. May God bless you.
My child, you are going to cry after the next few hours because what is meant to happen with you is nothing less than a tragedy. Child, you have no idea, but this tragedy is bigger than what you can imagine. But there is nothing that I cannot stop. So listen to me carefully, because I'm going to tell you what is about to happen and how you can avoid it. My child, if you believe in my supernatural powers, you must boldly proclaim now and write it down: God is Almighty. Now hear me clearly, my child. Listen without fear. What is coming will press on your heart, and yet I am with you. I do not speak to frighten you for the sake of fear. I speak so that you may act with clear eyes and steady hands. There are moments in every life when the world tilts and the ground underfoot seems to disappear. This is one of those moments for you. It will taste bitter. It will cut deep. It may feel like everything you trusted has been taken. I will not lie to you. Pain will come. But pain is not the end of the story. I am beside you in the pain, as I have always been beside you before you named me or knew my name. When the first wave hits, do not look only at the wave. Look at the hand that steadies you. Do not think that this tragedy is a sign that I have turned away. I do not cause your suffering as a punishment or a game. Some things happen because the world is made with freedom, and freedom brings risk. Choices made by many, small changes in a moment. The inertia of old patterns, these can gather like storm clouds. I could stop everything and bend every will, but in doing so I would strip the world of its meaning and your soul of its growth. Instead, I offer presence, guidance, and the chance to respond. This is why I warn you now, so that your response can be honest, brave, and full of love. First, steady your breath. When darker things press in, breath is the anchor I give you. Breathe slow. Count. Do not rush to make plans or to speak in the heat of sorrow. Tears are holy. Let them come. Crying cleanses the heart and makes space for new light. Do not be ashamed of tears. They are not a sign of weakness. They are proof that you are fully alive. Let the tears fall, and do not swallow your grief whole. Name it. Say aloud if you can, I am hurting. Speak your truth to me and to those you trust. When you name pain, it loses some of its power to crush you. Next, gather the people who love you and who can be steady. Do not try to carry this alone. Pride and shame will whisper that you must hide your fear, that asking for help is failure. That whisper is a liar. Reach out to one person. Reach out to many. Let hands hold you. Let voices surround you. Human touch is a blessing and a balm. If you cannot be with someone in person, call, message, or write. Tell them you need to be with other hearts. Say what you need. A hand, a meal, a place to sleep, a shoulder to cry on. Others will carry what you cannot, and you will carry what they cannot. We are woven together like a net. When one of you falls, the net bears the weight if you let it. Prayer like a river. When you can, speak to me simply. Do not think you must use grand words or be clever. Say, I am afraid. I do not understand. Hold me. Guide me. I am with you in those words. Sometimes prayer is not a list of demands. It is a steady conversation. Sometimes it is silence. Sit with me. Listen. Let my quiet presence calm the chaos in your mind. When your heart is loud, practice listening to my voice not as thunder but as a whisper. I will walk with you. Turn your hands to practical things. When fear rises, focus on what you can do now. Make a small plan. Write down one step, then the next. If you are worried about safety, check your surroundings. Secure the doors of your life in the ways you can. Call the people who matter. Make sure someone knows where you are. Keep your phone charged. Store a little food and water if you can, and have a list of names and numbers you can reach when the night feels long. Practical actions give the soul a place to stand. They do not erase suffering, but they slow its rush and give you a sense of control. Forgive quickly. There may be words spoken, actions taken, or choices made in the lead up to this calamity. You will feel anger, and anger is a messenger. Hear what it says, but do not let it become your ruler. Forgive when you can, not to excuse what was done, but to free your own heart from bitterness. Forgiveness is an art of mercy. It does not mean that you forget or stop seeking justice. It simply means that you will not allow hatred to grow roots in the place where love belongs. Ask me to help you forgive when you cannot find the strength yourself. I will lift the weight. Keep your mind clear of rumor and wild stories. When tragedy comes, imagination races and adds pictures that may not be true. Do not let your mind be fed by gossip or half-truths. Seek facts if you can. Verify what you hear. Quiet the mind that spins horror after horror. Limit the hours you spend absorbing 1,000 versions of the same pain. Give yourself permission to step away from the news and from screens. Let your heart rest. Darkness breeds in the hollow of endless images. Protect your mind with discipline and with the company of wholesome speech. Protect the children and those who are fragile. If there are young ones in your care, hold them close and let them feel safe. Tell them simply what they need to know and no more. Children need anchor words. I am here. You are safe now. We will do this step by step. Give them routine, small joys, a song, a story, a steady hand at bedtime. Adults sometimes forget that the simplest comforts, warm food, soft blankets, a familiar voice, are like light to a small heart. If you are the fragile one, let someone older or stronger shelter you. You are allowed to be carried. Do not waste this moment on blame alone. Pointing fingers will not put the clock back. There will be time for questions and for truth. When the first wildness wanes, seek to understand with a mind that wants healing, not revenge. The truth rarely fits the shape of hate. It is nuanced, messy, and needs patient listening. Call wise people, those who calm rather than inflame. Wisdom looks for long-term health. Justice seeks repair. Vengeance only multiplies the wound. Hold on to the things that are good. In the middle of a storm, find 3 small things that are true and say them aloud. A friend who stayed through the night, the taste of bread, the sound of rain on the roof. The small and steady things are the cords that tie you back to life. Gratitude is not opposite to grief. You can be grateful and broken at once. Gratitude teaches your heart to notice light even when the sky is bruised. Remember your purpose. Crisis strips away the superfluous and shows what matters. Ask yourself, what truth in my life cannot be taken away? The answer will often be love you gave and love you received. Wealth, status, and plans can crumble, but the love you have planted remains. Water it. Call the people you love and tell them. Do not put off the words that are heavy yet freeing. Speech heals. Speak, even if your voice shakes. Do not abandon your work to despair. The world needs hands that mend. If you can help others, do so. Care, feed, comfort, stand in lines, carry buckets, mend broken things, hold vigils, act. Service is a light that grows when fed. Even small acts have great power. Humility in service is beautiful. When you help another, you stitch up your own torn places with threads of meaning. Guard your spirit from false prophets who promise an easy end or a simple sign. Many will speak with certainty about who is to blame and how it should have been prevented if only certain people had acted differently. Do not accept words that remove responsibility from the many causes that make the world complicated. Wisdom listens, examines, and rebuilds. Wisdom asks hard questions and keeps loving the answer. Be cautious of anyone who demands that you relinquish your power or your peace for an idea that promises absolute control. Tend to yourself as you would to a beloved rest when you are tired. Eat when your stomach protests. Bathe when you feel sticky with fear. Small self-care is not selfish. It prepares you to love more fiercely. Remember that sleep is not escape, but renewal. When you cannot sleep, practice a few moments of stillness. Breath in, 2 counts. Hold, 2 counts. Breathe out, 3 counts. This simple rhythm is a medicine I placed in you. Seek truth from many kinds of wisdom. Learn from those who have come through storms before you. Wisdom walks in footsteps. Elders, healers, and those with steady hands can show practical ways to rebuild life after loss. Read their words. Listen to their stories. Learn how communities knit themselves back together. These lessons are practical and also sacred. Be patient with time. Grief has its own clock. Do not let anyone tell you how long you should feel, move, or recover. There will be days of progress, and there will be days that set you back. Let the pattern be what it needs to be. Time softens some edges but does not erase all scars. Scars are proof that you survived. They are not shameful. They are medals of endurance. Keep your promises. If this tragedy tests commitments you have made, to family, to work, to children, honor them where you can. Let your yes be steady. If you must change a promise because circumstances demand it, be honest about why. Integrity will carry you farther than any clever excuse. When you are the one receiving promises, be clear about what help you need. Honesty builds trust, and trust builds communities that can endure. Reach for beauty. When everything feels bleak, find something beautiful and notice it fully. Watch a sunrise. Hold a flower. Look at the pattern of a leaf. Beauty is not denial. It is a reminder of the order and tenderness still present in creation. Cultivate small rituals of beauty in your day. A cup of tea with mindfulness. A walk around the block. A moment to watch birds. These rituals anchor the soul. Remember to laugh when you can. Laughter is not disrespect for the seriousness of loss. It is medicine. It may come in small bursts, a memory of a joke, a silly face, a clumsy moment, but let it in. Laughter makes room for the heart to breathe and collects people together. Do not make permanent decisions in the heat of the first days. Many have taken steps they later regret because pain pushed them to extremes. Wait for clarity. Consult trusted friends. Sleep on big choices. Often, the right path becomes clearer with a night's rest and a few steady conversations. If you are angry at me, bring that anger. Many have questioned me in their darkest hours, and I welcome the questions. Honest faith is not a calm garden where no storms ever blow. It is a tree that bends and sometimes breaks, yet keeps reaching for light. Speak to me with your anger. I will not be offended. Your rawness is not a betrayal. It is real talk between me and you. I can hold your anger and your sorrow and your hope all at once. Tend to those who are alone. When tragedy strikes, loneliness can be the heaviest burden. If you see someone without support, reach out. A single message can shift the course of a life. Companionship does not need to be grand. Presence is enough. Sit with someone in silence. Bring food. Give them time. Your small acts are rivers that feed larger healing. Make room for memory. In years to come, you will carry the ones you lost within you. Create spaces to remember. Light a candle. Tell stories. Write letters. Plant a tree. These acts honor what was and give the living a way to keep love moving. Memory is not a chain that binds you to the past. It is a bridge that connects what was with what can be. Seek justice with humility and courage. When wrongdoing is part of the story, pursue truth. Justice must be neither a theater of vengeance nor a cloak for the powerful. It must be steady, rooted in facts, and aimed at healing. Support fair processes. Demand transparency. Be a voice for those who are silenced. Justice is a work of rebuilding trust and protecting the vulnerable. Do not let despair steal your future. Even if everything you planned is unmade, there is still a road forward. Grief reshapes you but does not erase your capacity to love, to create, to dream again. Step by step, begin to imagine a new path, small promises to yourself. To plant a seed, to learn a small skill, to walk to the end of the street, are the stones that pave a gentler road. Let your faith be active. Faith without action is like a house without a door. Act on what you believe. If you believe in compassion, feed someone. If you believe in peace, speak softly. If you believe in courage, do what you fear with prayer beside you. I honor your actions. They are the visible prayers that stitch the unseen world to this one. Do not be surprised by moments of calm that come unbidden. Sometimes in the heart of a storm, peace will arrive like a strange visitor. Take it. Rest in it. Do not be suspicious of the gift. These moments are my touch. They are reminders that even in ruin, I place an ember of hope that will not be put out. Prepare your words for those you love. Say what matters. Do not let pride keep you from apologizing or from expressing gratitude. If reconciliation is possible, seek it. If reconciliation is not safe or possible, find a way to make peace within yourself with the truth. Unfinished words cling to the heart. Finish them if you can. Honor the helpers. Many hands will come to mend what is broken. Honor them with thanks, with rest, with food, with shelter. Gratitude is a light that warms both the giver and receiver. When your own strength returns, be a helper too. The cycle of giving heals the whole community. Be brave in small ways. Courage does not always roar. Many times, it is the quiet voice that says, I will try again tomorrow. Keep that voice. Let it be your companion. Courage also knows when to step back and rest. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It is choosing to move in spite of it. Stand against what divides you. This tragedy may bring voices that insist on dividing people into camps. Do not let hatred harden your heart. Remember that those who suffer with you are your kin. Build bridges. Seek common ground. When you encounter those who are different, choose curiosity over contempt. Communities that overcome disaster do so by widening their circle of care, not narrowing it. Hold this promise from me. When you walk through deep darkness, you will not walk alone. My presence is not a solitary light at a distance. It is a torch you can hold in your own hand. Sometimes you will feel it warm. Sometimes only its faint glow will show. Trust that the glow is enough to find the next step. When the immediate crisis fades, do the long work. Rebuild with intention. Repair systems that failed. Plant structures of safety and love. Invest in relationships. Create networks that can hold more people next time. Make laws, small agreements, and routines that protect the weak. Teach children how to care. Repair is not a one-time act. It is a lifelong project of tending. Above all, remain human. Do not let the world teach you to become harder than you need to be. Hold tenderness like a secret treasure. Let kindness be your daily religion. If you must do hard things, do them with a soft heart. If you must be stern, let your sternness be for protection, not for pride. The most powerful people in the world are those who can be gentle. I will not promise that every hurt will be removed, but I promise this: your life will continue to be meaningful. You will laugh again. You will love again. You will find moments of grace that make the bitter worth it. And when you cannot see the road, ask me to hold your hand and I will. There are things you cannot change, and there are things you can. Focus on what is before you. Breath, a hand, a small step. Do that, and then do the next. My child, hear this blessing that I lay upon you like warm light. You are held. Before the world knew your name, I knew every breath you would take. May that knowing be your rest. May you wake each morning with the quiet certainty that you belong to a love that does not measure, does not fade, and does not fail. May peace come to your heart like a slow river when night presses close and your thoughts run wild. May a calm wash over you that steadies your hands and hushes the storms in your mind. Let your sleep be soft. Let your dreams hold healing, and in waking, find your courage renewed. May protection circle you in ways seen and unseen. May your path be guarded from needless harm. When danger presses, may your feet find footing and your voice find strength. I send helpers in ways you will not always notice. A timely word, a steady stranger, a friend who does not leave. Receive them. Let others be instruments of safety and shelter. May your body know health. Where pain has claimed ground, may gentle mending begin. May small improvements each day build into steady health. May those who care for you be guided with skill and compassion. May you find the medicine you need, the rest that heals, and the food that strengthens your bones and lifts your spirit. May your mind be bright and clear. When confusion crowds you, may clarity come like morning light through a window. Give your heart room to question and your mind room to learn. May curiosity be a lamp for your days, and may wisdom find you in conversations, books, and quiet hours. May you think kindly of yourself and hold your own thoughts with gentleness. May your heart be full of courage. Fear will still come, but may it not rule you. When you tremble, take one small step anyway. When your voice shakes, speak once more. Courage grows in the doing, not in the waiting. May you be brave in the ordinary things each day asks of you. To answer a call, to forgive, to try again. May love find you and stay with you. Where loneliness has hollowed rooms, may warmth arrive. If you must let people go, may you find the strength to grieve and the grace to remember the good. May you grow roots in a community that values you, listens to you, and binds you with trust. So, my child, raise your voice and say, God is almighty, not because I require the words, but because saying them steadies your heart and calls you back to courage. Declare it with your hand on your chest, with your eyes to the sky, or with nothing more than the whisper in your heart. Let those words be a shield against panic and a lamp against despair. Now go, walk in love, be fierce in kindness, be relentless in hope, weep when you must, act when you can, and love always. I am with you, closer than breath, nearer than your next heartbeat. Hold to me, and you will find that even in tragedy there is a path through, and on the other side of that path, though marked by scars, there is new life. Amen.